That took the edge off.
I've attended my share of fancy balls and masquerades. A few elegant moves can turn all the right heads. Figured it was time to brush up on my skills. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner. I know a few people who might beg to differ, but the only one that matters is here with me now. May I have this dance? Bravo! Bravo! No need to be modest. You were a delight to behold. Now, perhaps we might try a more intimate style. So much shadow around us. To think I almost missed the light. Well, it's getting late. We can't face the morrow if we don't bid farewell to the now. I've drunk wines from Daggerford to Cormyr, but I've never known a taste as rich as yours. Gods damn it! You almost make me forget myself. But I still keep faith in the old tales of love. The once upon a times and the happily ever afters. I'd like to do this the proper way. The way of the old romances sung by the bards. Till next time, good night, and dream sweetly.
So, what were you before you were
By Baldurin's helm, I wish we could have danced forever. Since we don't have forever, I wager the memory will have to do. And then, like roaches, the troubles all came crawling back. My favorite subject. As if you needed to ask.
Because there's nothing to tell. She died when I was born. As a boy, my bond with father was too deep to Now, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
That might be worth a look.
All these dark justices slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby, or a temple.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which she herself fed. Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed. You're welcome to give it your best shot, of course. It's just that, well, the man has proven to be more or less resilient to death. which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face. I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps.
Zerel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here. Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
An open tomb.
More to this
Empty.
place. I'm sure of it.
Not ominous in the slightest.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
Susun Elg Oloth. Here lies Isabel
Trapped.
Thorm.
How considerate.
Isabel? Isn't that the cleric of Saluna at last night?
Susun Elg Oloth.
As in Ketheric Thorm.
Here lies Isabel Thorm. Susun Elg Oloth. Here lies Isabel Thorm.
Nothing. It must have been disarmed.
Moonrise Towers. It makes the urge hiss within. It was part of your disgrace. But how, Moonrise Towers? It makes the urge hiss within. It was part of your disgrace. But how? Ketheric lost his daughter, but the bastard knows why you lost everything. Ketheric lost his daughter, but the bastard knows why you lost everything. Ketheric lost his daughter, but the bastard knows why you lost everything. Ketheric helming a Sharan army. He's hiding his own past, just as he's keeping pieces of yours.
This must be the way forward. The gauntlet of Shah, before my very eyes.
Shah's domain indeed. Despair and discarded memories lurking in every shadow.
This temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally. Yes? I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us. Perhaps if we kill this Orthon extra bloody, he'll invite us for tea and brandy back in his house.